Guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to have you here to share my message of the day with you guys. My name is Stephen Seki and I'm very grateful to have you guys here. Now, some of you might already know my story. I grew up in a poor Ugandan village. I often had to walk for 2 hours to school and 2 hours back. Some people can't believe that at the age of 5 I had to make that journey. And if I was late, guys, Ugandan schools don't play. Even though it was a charity school, I'd get beaten just for being late. And when I was in school, there was no lunches. I had to wait until I got home to have my lunch. I said lunch, but it often came about 7 o'clock. After I got home, I had chores, which often included tilling the land and looking after the cows. But when I got my 1 meal of the day, I was so grateful. And today's message is about gratitude. You see, when I was in Uganda, even though when I shared my story, people were surprised, how did you do that? I was always so grateful because I got to have 1 meal a day. Many people that I knew from my village didn't even get 1 meal a day. Now, the life wasn't easy. At the age of 5, tilling the land, looking after all those cows. But it was my life and I was grateful for it. And often when I went to sleep, I slept on a bed of straw. No blanket or pillow. The rock was my blanket. I had this trick. I'd position the rock just about right on my neck so that my head wouldn't bend too much. But it was comfortable to me. At the age of 10, I got the opportunity to come to the UK. You can imagine being in that life, being told, Stephen, go to the UK. I was so excited. I was so excited because I thought, right, I'm being given a chance here, a chance to save my life, to change my life. It was new. Come to the UK, I couldn't speak, write, or read any English. But I thought, right, it's a new way of living. I'm going to embrace it. And I'm so grateful to all the amazing teachers I've had over the years. They taught me English slowly and I learned it. And the message about gratitude is a special one because it personally changed my life. Because when I came to the UK, I had 3 meals a day for the first time in my life. I had never had that. So when I went to school and kids were talking about the latest gadgets or trainers, for me, I was just grateful to have shoes. I had to walk with such energy. Look at these shoes. I showed them to the world. My shoes weren't made big name brands. They were Mercury's. But I thought, they're called Mercury's. They're going to take me to the moon and back. I felt so unlimited. I thought I could do anything. Even though I couldn't speak, write, or read any English. For me, I was just excited for this opportunity. I was determined to make the most of it. Now, Christmas is coming up. And I keep hearing people, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. And the focus is on so much on what people don't have in their life. But are you grateful for what you have already? For me, for the first time in my life, I had people in my life that wanted to look after me. Growing up in Uganda, often I could go for weeks without washing. No one really cared. I'd sleep on a straw without a blanket. No one really cared. But when I came to the UK, I had people who cared about me to make sure that I was fed, that I was clothed, that I was clean. And for me, it changed my life because I've never been a person to look for what other people have. Yes, I envied them. Yes, I wanted those things. But I was so grateful for what I already had. And I worked hard to get those things others had. But I started with what I had already. Are you grateful for those people in your life? Those people that give you love unconditionally. Not because you ask for it, but because they want to look after you. Are you grateful that that person is sacrificing their own happiness just so you can have that gadget that you want? That's a special thing. Because when you take full advantage of it, it gives you more to be grateful for. You might find that nothing in your life actually changes. You might have the exact same things, but you be more appreciative of those things. You be more appreciative of those people. And that's why it is such a special thing. Because in yourself, even if you feel that you're poor, when you start appreciating what is already available to you, you will start to feel rich. You can't fake gratitude. Because when you're grateful, in your heart, you become more content. You stop chasing things and people that drain you. You start to look from within, the things that make you happy, the people that make you happy. You start appreciating your eyes, your mouth, your ears. You start appreciating the food you have. The food you have will start tasting so much better. You eat that hamburger and be like, what kind of meat is this? You buy that fry and you be like, oh my goodness, this food is so tasty. Because you appreciate that you got food on the table. Guys, every single week, I'm going to do these videos of different messages to remind you of how much you already have. I'll share with you my personal stories and how it got me here. And I want to share my message of love, peace, and wellness. I am so grateful every single day. I'm grateful that I've got a job. I'm grateful that I've got a family. I'm grateful that I've got a fiance. I'm grateful that I've got a house to live on. I'm grateful that I've got a pillow, a soft pillow to lay my head at night. My name is Stephen Seki, guys. If you like my message, subscribe. Join me on this journey. I hope you all have a good day. Bye.